This week's our Torah is Leonish Mנחem, נחum ben Yehושע, הכהן. Has anyone ever thought about it that through Pesach we had Yetzias Mitzrayim, we had the whole situation, right? We worked as slaves, we did Kriyas Yam Sov, then we got the Torah, everything was retarded, it wasn't normal. And then all of a sudden, what happens? We get taken out of Mitzrayim, and now we celebrate it by doing what? We have a Seder, we have matzah, we lean, we have a whole shebang, everything, whole balagan, right? Has anyone ever thought about it? Like, wouldn't you rather like an Omer Adam concert, like straight up, like 3 days of Omer Adam, slam drunk? Then after we take a flight to Miami, private jet, straight to Miami, we go to wherever we want to go. And you guys go to Surfside, this guy goes there, everyone goes wherever they want to go. For like 2 weeks, and you just party. Wouldn't you rather that instead of having a whole Seder, eating matzah, like rolling over in bed, like you're not in the mood because your stomach kills from the food. Everyone's complaining. Even if you're going to a Pesach program, wherever you're going, you're complaining. It's facts, right? And after Yontif, of course, you always say it was the best Yontif ever. But like the type, like, why can't we just have a crazy party? Why do we have to have a whole Seder, get in depth in the whole thing? Like, come on. So perhaps maybe you could answer this. There was a story. There was this Rebbe, I forgot his name. All his Barchim used to come to him. And after the Seder, he told the Barchim, why don't you go to Mordechai, the water carrier, tomorrow night for the Seder? They're like, what? You're serious? So the next day in Shul, they went over to him. They're like, so Mordechai, how was your Seder? He's like, nothing. It was a regular Seder. So the Rebbe walked over to him, and the Rebbe's like to Mordechai, he's like, tell them about your story. Tell them what happened by the Seder. It's not a bad thing. Tell them. They're all fine. I got trashed before the Seder. I was drinking wine or whatever. I drank too much. I got trashed, right? Fine. His wife's pissed. His in-laws are by him. They're also pissed. And his kids are also upset at him. Like, what in the world? Imagine your father gets trashed before the Seder. He doesn't do the Seder. It's retarded, right? He gets into bed, and his kids walked over to him, and they say, are you able to do the Seder? And he says to them, let me tell you one thing. I can't do the Seder, but I can tell you one thing. We're Jews, and we're going to be here for the rest of our lives. We had the Crusades. We had the Holocaust. We had the Spanish Inquisition. We had so many things that happened to us. And guess what? We're still here, and we're bigger than ever. We're just getting bigger. We're not getting smaller. Every time they try killing us, we get bigger no matter what. He's like, Yetzias Mitzrayim wasn't such, it was, of course, it was crazy long ago, whatever. We were officially there. It's hard to realize that. But he's like, it's not some random thing that just happened. Like, oh, Yetzias Mitzrayim, we got to have Mitzrayim. He's like, it's a real thing that happened. Like, they tried destroying the Yidden, and guess what? We just got bigger, and we're here. We were even there, technically. He's like, imagine, he tells his kids, he's like, you can't just go and do whatever you want right now to celebrate these. Like, we have to have a Seder. We have to make believe we were actually there. We have to go and actually read everything. Say, oh, we Avadim Mitzrayim. Every single thing, we were Mitzrayim with this. So you actually, of course, it's hard to realize that, but it's the easiest way to picture yourself there. As hard as it is, it's the easiest way to picture yourself there. So maybe you could say this is the answer to the question. That maybe why are we not doing this whole fireworks thing with a party, Omer Adam? He's like, if we would do that, you wouldn't remember it. You would just have it. It was unreal, right? You have videos. Everything was crazy. But what does that have to do with Mitzrayim? It would just be like a crazy party, like whatever, like a CM, whatever. You make a party, right? But Yetzias Mitzrayim was such a big thing. We got out of Mitzrayim. We're still here. So how could you celebrate that? The only way to celebrate it is make believe you were actually in Mitzrayim, and by you making believe you were actually in Mitzrayim, that's how you could actually celebrate it. I know even some people have the minhag. I'm not even sure if we do. It could be some years that you take the matzah and you put it over your shoulder to make believe you were actually going out of Mitzrayim with matzah. Some people, you live it. We were actually there. Of course, it's impossible to realize that we were there. How were we there? I don't remember anything. But you were there, and it's impossible to go and realize and go actually feel it unless you actually go and read the whole Haggadah. Go eat matzah, lean, mara. Every single thing you do has a reason to it. If you had an Omer Adam concert with fireworks, of course it would be insane. I'm saying maybe we should do that after, 100%. But you wouldn't actually feel it. It wouldn't be the same. And that's why you actually have to have a full Haggadah, a full Pesach, and actually internalize and feel the actual thing of Yetzias Mitzrayim. Have an amazing Yontif.